And welcome everyone to tonight's Heart Center Connection. I am Dubois, your co-host for this week's Heart Center Connection, for most weeks' Heart Center Connection. And I am a professor with expertise in human relationships and how people rebuild themselves and how societies can reorganize themselves to work more cooperatively. My big idea is we, human beings, are the most cooperative species on the planet. And just like as individuals, we need nervous system regulation to get along, we need societal regulation to get along, to cooperate at a macro scale. Really excited to be here with you tonight. Really excited about the topic that we have. And I'm also really excited to introduce my co-host and partner in crime, who I had the great honor and pleasure this past weekend to attend her doctoral ceremony. That's right. Not only, so she had 4 science degrees already. That was not enough for this woman. And so she has been working hard, burning the midnight oil, I can attest. And she has earned her doctoral degree as a doctor in acupuncture. She's also an accomplished acupuncturist and a Tao calligraphy light wall healer and ambassador for Love, Peace, Harmony. And that hardly begins to describe it. She's an incredible woman who relentlessly is searching for better ways to help you and I. And so, without further ado, I would love to introduce Dr. for the first time, Dr. Winnie Chan Wang. Can you come join us? Dun, dun, I feel like we need to have marching music. Hello, Dr. Winnie, and welcome. I'm so excited because tonight our topic is abundance. And I want to start, Dr. Winnie, with your perspective on abundance because we all know about abundance, and there's a lot of manifestation stuff out there on social media, on the internet, and a lot of people are into the secret, and there's a lot of information out there. But I feel like you have a perspective that's different than most people. So can you share your perspective with us?
Yes. Hello, everyone. I'm Winnie Chan Wang. I am an MIT engineer and a medical intuitive acupuncturist, and also the founder of the jaw gut pelvis method. What this fundamentally is about, for example, let's take weight loss. A lot of people want to say, what supplements can I take to lose weight? How can I swipe the credit card and magically tomorrow morning I don't have all this weight that I'm carrying? So a lot of people ask the question, what can I do? What can I add? But not a lot of people ask the question, what do I subtract in order to lose weight? People don't ask the question, what do I subtract in order to have abundance? So here's the truth, everybody. Ding, 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 ding. I am abundant. You are abundant. We are all born abundant. Now, if your bank account does not show that you are financially abundant, the question is not going to AI and ask AI, how do I make money? How do I create content? How do I get a job? AI cannot do that for you. A talk therapist cannot do that for you, right? Brushing your teeth is something that you must take responsibility for. Cleaning yourself from all the heaviness that block you from your true nature of abundance is something that only you can do for yourself every day and every breath. So the reason why I have come up with the jaw, gut, pelvis method is I realize in Chinese medicine, we say the upper jiao, the middle jiao, and the lower jiao. Okay, we have the upper dantian, the middle dantian, and the lower dantian. So basically, most people talk about the heart-brain disharmony. For example, my brain says I should go work out because I need to burn calories. My heart says I've had a stressful day. I want to take a nap on the couch. So should I listen to the brain that says I need to go to the gym? Or should I follow my heart that I need to relax on the couch? So most people only know to listen to the brain most of the time. Some of us know to listen to the heart. Very, very few people know how to park their awareness at the belly button and below. Now, I tell you, the financial abundance is located at an energy center called the lower dantian. So my teacher, Dr. and Master Jigang Sha, who is trained in Western medicine, Chinese medicine, and he's a world-renowned spiritual healer. He teaches that the financial abundance center, in fact, the abundance of your health, the abundance of your relationship, the abundance of all things is located in an energy center called the lower dantian, and it's located 1.5 twin below the belly button and 2.5 twin inside from the skin. So everybody, if you did 1 hour lower dantian practice every day and you guard your attention and your awareness in your lower dantian 24/7, I promise you it will be impossible for you not to have every dream answered instantaneously. Yes, that means if you thought of something, it will come to you within 24 hours. I just have this phenomenal experience where everything is solved within 24 hours without me lifting a finger. And how do I do that? I've spent my entire life since I met Master Sha and since I have received the Tao calligraphy light wall with what Heart Center calls the ARC method. That's awareness, release, and choosing to commit. And what does that mean? The second I notice either I have a negative thought at the brain level, or I have a negative feeling, like I'm irritated, but I don't know why. Or I check in on my oil lamp. For example, just now my partner said, Winnie, where's your oil lamp? And I did a check-in and my oil lamp was at 70. So then the next question is, why did I leak 30 points? Why is my oil lamp not at 100? So by constantly having the awareness, what are my thoughts, what are my feelings, and where my oil lamp is, I stay in the condition to attract abundance.
Just wanted to pause a moment to let everyone feel what it feels like to be in the field, in the Tao calligraphy light wall field, but also in your field as you're so deeply grounded and clear. So one of the things that we've been talking about around abundance is the importance of gratitude. So Dagon Un is one of the 10 Da and means the greatest gratitude. And I want to give everyone who's here tonight an opportunity to expand their own experience, their own life through expressing their gratitude. But can you help everybody out, help everyone understand the mechanism involved in expressing gratitude and how that relates to abundance?
Okay, first of all, I need to give a call out to Sally. Thank you for joining us, and also my dad. I love that we have people joining in from Hong Kong. We also, of course, say hello to everyone joining on Facebook Live and also on YouTube Live. Hello, hello. Please leave
Hi,
an
everyone.
emoji and let me know how you're feeling today. I love that Jay brought up gratitude because in Master Sha's teaching, Da Chang Sheng, the greatest flourishing, is in the lower Dantian, which is the seventh Da. And flourishing, number 7, is followed by number 8, which is the greatest gratitude. Now, in Master Sha's mapping, the greatest gratitude is the second chakra. So the anatomical definition of the second chakra is everything below the button and above the pubic bone. So if you think about it, there's actually, here, let me give a side view. So most people talk about the central channel, the chakras, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the central channel is where the second chakra is located. And so the greatest gratitude clears the blockage for sex. That means for relationship. That means for dating. Okay, so if you've had a divorce, if you've had difficult relationship with your wife, your husband, okay, so blockages and gratitude, right? So the gratitude practice helps you remove the blockage in the second chakra. And so finally, you can have the energy boom, 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 all the entire central channel open. And that is what enlightenment, right? Enlightenment is not a religious concept. Enlightened means your entire body becomes a pillar of light. That means free of pain in the pelvis, free of pain in your uterus, free of pain in your digestion, free of bother in your heart, free of blockages in your expression, free of limitations in your brain. You can get any number of science degrees you want. And finally, free of blockage so you can directly converse with Buddhas and Jesus and whoever you want, right? So it's really about being an entire channel of light. Okay, so I'm going to offer everybody a deeper understanding of the relationship between abundance and gratitude. So I'm going to share the 4 sacred phrases that Master Sha taught about the greatest gratitude. And I'm going to sing it for you as a blessing. You know, to smiling in every cell in your body, and imagine there are billions of cells in your body, like bling 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 bling. Imagine like smiley emoji and every single cell like exploding, like this feeling of genuine gratitude, not 99% but 100% of the time. Now the 4 sacred phrases is, let me take a moment to enter the condition to offer everyone blessing as appropriate to clear blockages and gratitude. Dao Hands Dao Song blessing to increase gratitude for everyone as appropriate. The 8th Da is the greatest gratitude. 八大感恩。道生的阳 Dao Sheng De Yang. Dao is the ultimate source and creator. De is 功德的德 means positive karma, means virtue, right? So the teaching is in heaven, everyone has a library that records all the good things, all the kind things, and all the not kind things that we've done. So Dao Sheng De Yang. Dao Sheng, Sheng means give birth. De is the positive karma. Yang means nourish. So, for example, in the third dimension, maybe we're nourished by bread, by chicken, by eggs, by banana, by apple, but actually, we are nourished by the source positive information. 栽培智慧，栽培智慧，栽培. Okay, so imagine your mom and dad gave birth to you. Okay, it's like planting a little seed into the ground, and then your mom. The highest wisdom is the light. What does it mean, 栽培智慧? The true meaning of 栽培智慧 is that life gives you a lot of purification opportunity. So you let go the negative, you let go the negative, you let go the negative until the only purest light is filling all of your energy chakras. And the final line. 道恩永存。道恩永存。恩 means 大感恩的恩. It's like when someone is good to you, you remember what they've done for you in your heart. Yong. Okay, actually, my dad's name has this character. Yong means 永远, forever and ever and ever. 存 means exist. It means you never 1 second forget. You never 1 second forget what your dad has done for you, what your mother has done for you, what your teachers have done for you, what your friends have done for you. You know, I was just at my doctoral degree this weekend, the ceremony, and I cried from the beginning to the end. And I was standing on the stage waiting to accept my graduation diploma. And then my fake eyelashes are melting because I'm crying so hard. Do you know what it takes to keep an acupuncture school open in the United States? Do you know acupuncture used to be illegal in the United States? Do you know all the teachers who fought, blood, sweat, and tears? There is a generous donor. Do you know in the United States, acupuncture school, they go out of business. There is a generous donor that donates basically $500,000 a year to keep my school open. And that is why when they offered me a professor job that doesn't pay anything, but I right away say yes. And I want to offer 3-month free Tao Caliphi light well service into 10 hospitals as a total donation. because I cannot thank the founder of my acupuncture school, who also oversees 10 hospitals. And I can't thank my father enough. I cannot thank my mother enough. You know, I also can't thank Sally enough. And when your gratitude is so high and so genuine, what it really means is thank you, Sally. Thank you. Yes, thank you so much. So, for those who don't know, I left my homeland of Hong Kong at the age of 14. And so, since I was 14 years old, I never got to enjoy living in the same city as my mom and dad. And one of my dreams is, oh, wouldn't it be nice if I had dim sum with my dad once every Sunday? That has been my dream since I was 14. And I also made this joke at the United Nations. Okay, my parents live in Hong Kong, and then my children live in America. So I want to spend time in Los Angeles and also time in Hong Kong so that I can be a good mother and a good daughter at the same time. So, thank you, Sally, for opening the pathway for me to be able to serve the people of Hong Kong. And I'm very grateful that we are opening the service in Los Angeles hospitals, because I think that if I am successful at opening, imagine 10 hospitals in California. With that reputation, it'll be far easier to open Hong Kong. And this only became possible, like literally in my meditation this morning. Yeah. So, Jay, do you want to share some of your thoughts about the teaching of gratitude that Masha Shah shared? And I know you love Jesus and you love the Lord's Prayer. And the last sentence, Dao En Yong Chun, is like the last sentence of the Lord's Prayer that you sing a lot, which is, the power, the glory forever and ever. How do you relate from your practice of, the Lord's Prayer and your experience with Master Sha's teaching of the greatest gratitude?
Well, first of all, I just want to bow down to you and say how grateful I am for you, and the work that you do. And I don't mean the speeches you give or the even the managing that you do of the team or any of the outer things that you do. What people out there don't see that I have privilege to see is all of the, I mean, I don't see all of it, but you do so much work within. And I think people can feel it. And that's why I wanted to give people a moment to feel your field, because I get the pleasure of it regularly. And I also want to say I have the privilege, the benefit of having developed my third eye. And so I was watching while you were singing The Blessing, and I wanted to share with everyone out there what I saw, because I think it gives some insight into the kind of power, the kind of purity, the kind of truth, clarity that Winnie accesses when she sings. So as you began to sing, there was all it was very powerfully flooded with light. And Wang Ye, who is the head of the Akashic Records, brought in this golden tablet and set it down as you started to sing, and then it became flowers that just floated down on everyone who was listening. And then after this first part, then it was Kuan Yin who came in, and then your voice at one point became very pure, clear, like almost had physical presence. And at this point was when we really, like, a lot of transformation happened. So I want everybody to understand that we're tapping that we are together here tapping into a power that you can't see and you can't touch, but that has a strong effect on our lives. And I am so grateful that I get to see it. I want to share this in this moment because most people can't, because I couldn't before, and I really wanted to, and I so I developed this, and it allows me to understand that there's so much of value that you can't measure with the usual measuring tools. You can't measure with your eyes and your ears and your measurement tools, but it does have. I also want to say it does also have a very measurable effect on our lives. So this connection, this access. So back to the blessing. This Winnie's voice accesses this higher level of purity and power, and we benefit from it just to sit and listen in her presence, just to sit online on Facebook, on Zoom, wherever you're joining us from, is to receive virtue, is to receive clearing. Is that, I guess that's the best way to put it. So I wanted to share everybody so that they can also share in some of the gratitude that I have for you, because I it may not be self-evident to people that what it takes is a lot of internal work, a lot of facing yourself, a lot of spending hours tracing calligraphy, making calligraphy, praying, bowing down, you name it, burning incense, giving offering to ancestors, burning wenbao, it doesn't end, it seems, right? It just goes on and on and on. And this is why, you know, I was going to say Winnie's not special. Winnie is special, but it's not because, but she doesn't have power because she's special. She has power because she works hard for it. So I just wanted to share that.
So I want to give everybody an example of the ARC method, because at the core of what Heart Center is having the awareness of my thoughts and being accountable that I am the source and I am the generator of all abundance and all scarcity, right? Chinese Master Sha says, 福祸无门，为人自招. It means whether you experience blessing or disaster, you cannot blame anybody. It's because you attract it. So whatever's happening in your bank account is because you attract it. Okay, so if you want to have more zeros in the bank account, you get to tremendously increase your gratitude. Okay, so that's number one. So I want to share with you, it's not that the work is ever done. I experience fear every day, all the time. Only I practice the ARC. I tell Jay, it's like I catch myself. It's kind of like I eat chocolate but I brush teeth. Okay, so I do experience fear, but I observe it, I release it, and then I choose to let the tenda be the pillar. So let me give you an example. So my AMU clinic dean, he says, Winnie, I'd like you to come teach at AMU and mentor other acupuncturists. And you know, the first thing I felt was fear, because my whole life, I've never had a lawsuit of malpractice. Why? Because A, I'm pretty careful. B, I practice a lot of forgiveness. So even I accidentally make an error, my clients, they're like, oh, okay, it's okay. Winnie's so nice. So, you know, they're very generous with me because I'm very generous with them. But to be a clinic supervisor means every malpractice of everybody under me, and maybe my dad can speak to this because, you know, he used to be department head of surgery. It's like to be a supervisor in the clinic means every doctor who's an apprentice make a mistake that is, in Cantonese we call it ngô mê wok, which means I carry the responsibility. If cupping, someone get light on fire, which had happened before, if someone puncture a needle and cause the lung to puncture, okay, any medical error, it becomes my job to fix or handle, right? So I'm such OCD control freak. I have total confidence in my acupuncture skill. But then to be a supervisor and have no control over what other people are doing in the clinic, but somehow I get to resolve if someone's body is lit on fire and somebody's lung get punctured. I'm like, oh, so yeah. So everybody's laughing because first I was overwhelmed with fear. Oh my God, I don't want to be responsible for other people's mistake, right? Oh my God, like what am I signing up for? But then I remember that teaching and mentoring other people, it is not just a responsibility, but it is my total dream. And it is the highest honor. And it's the highest gratitude. There's a long wait list of people who want the professor title. There are people, long lists of people who would say yes for a position that doesn't pay. But it's precisely because I got an award at the United Nations. People are like, oh, Winnie can go to the United Nations. Winnie can give a speech, and they wanted me to have the professor title to further my ability to spread TCM in the world. right? And then I said, oh, but you know, because my position with United Nations, I might need to fly. You know, being a clinic supervisor means every single week I need to be at the office at that time, and what makes it very hard to travel. And then they're like, no problem, anytime you travel, we'll find substitute. I was like, wow, they really go out of the way to spoil me, to accommodate my traveling schedule. Now that reminds me of my father, because my father also took a lot of vacation, but the hospital also grant him extra travel time because the entire hospital, every staff member, all the patients love my dad so much that even he took more vacation than other people, they just let him do whatever. So I'm very grateful that I'm the daughter of Dr. Patrick Chan, because they also give me special extra traveling time. I said I have to travel around the world to teach acupuncture. They're like, go, go, go. We want you to do that. I'm like, oh, okay. Uh, but still, you know, I have to practice the ARC method, which is release all of my fear. You know, fear of being sued, fear of like dealing with chaos, some like cleaning up after someone's medical error, and to let my love for acupuncture, my honor to be the chosen one, that I was appointed, you know, special chosen into this opportunity that many people don't get. So, you know, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, and I'm very proud.
Okay, okay. So I think that it would be really, really fun if I taught everybody how to chant the greatest gratitude. Okay, because what we chant is what we become. And so, okay, I'm going to teach the lines and then give a special gift to the person who can memorize all the lines at the end of the practice. How about that idea? You know, because as a teacher, if you give extra credit or brownie points, then the students try harder to memorize the line. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so anybody in person and online who can memorize the lines, and yes, you're right, you're allowed to write it down. You're right, you're allowed to write it down. And also, April, if you can type it into the chat. Do you know Pinyin, April? Okay, okay.
I'll help her out.
You'll help her out?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Actually, Jay, if you find the Tao 3 book,
Yes.
then you can copy and copy
I will get a copy.
Okay, okay. So everyone, remember, the person who can sing it back to me will get a special gift. Okay, so let's see who is brave enough to learn the lines. Everybody can participate. Heck, you know what? It's not the first person who memorized. Anybody who can sing it today will get a very special gift. Okay, you ready? All right. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. All right, all right. Not yet, not yet. So stay unmuted until I ask, so everybody has a fair chance. Okay, so the first phrase, let me enter the condition. 大大感恩, the eighth da is the gratitude. 大大感恩. Everybody sing. 大大感恩. 巴达嘎南，
It's in the attic.
巴达嘎南. Okay, the next line is 道生德养. Tao gives birth to us, and the 功德, the positive virtue or the karma, nourish us. 道生的养，道生的养。Everybody sing with me. 道生的养。And again. 道生的养。 visualize golden light rotating, radiating, everything below your belly button, radiating, shining. 道生的阳 follow. 道生的阳 perfect. Okay, keep visualizing golden light circulating. The next one is, and I like to make this motion because it makes me feel like a tree that's growing and blossoming. Okay. 栽培智慧，栽培智慧 means receive the lessons to increase your light, your wisdom. Okay, follow. 栽培智慧 again， 栽培智慧，栽培智慧 and again， 栽培智慧。Okay, the last four is 道恩永存. That means the gratitude to the source is forever and ever in our hearts. 道恩永存. 道恩永存. Let's sing. 道恩永存 again. 道恩永存 again. 道恩永存 Okay, now we're going to sing from the beginning. Okay, so the 8th da is the gratitude. 八大感恩 Okay, again, repeat. And then now make the tree grow. 栽培智慧 Okay, your turn. 栽培智慧 And then leave your hands up to praise the source. 道恩永存. 道恩永存. Say it again. 道恩永存. All right, I'm going to sing from beginning to end, and then we'll see if there's volunteers who's brave enough to do this.
That's it.
八大感恩，道生的阳，栽培智慧。道恩永存。Okay. Jay, are you ready to sing?
Yes.
Okay, you can bring the book also.
Okay, I'll bring the book.
Yes.
Oh, I got 2 books.
Okay. So tell everybody what is the title of the book and what page and chapter.
The title of the book is Tao Classic of Longevity and Immortality. It is in chapter 13, page 105.
Okay.
道生的阳，栽培社会，道安永存。
Okay, now notebook. Try. Let's see how far you go.
Doggone. Can I have my phone, please?
Keep going.
I know Dai Pei Tzu Wei.
Okay.
Uh,
The second line has to do with positive karma. The Tao gives birth and you have positive karma nourishing you. What do you think it is?
I'm blanking on the second line. I just don't remember.
Okay.
I just apologize.
道生德养.
Dao Sheng De Yang.
Okay, try.
Okay. Dao Sheng De Yang.
Okay.
Dai Pei Zi Wei. No, wait.
Perfect. It's good. Okay. What's the last line?
Dao Gong. No, An Yong Sun.
Good job. Okay, you passed. You
I
passed.
passed.
Good job.
75.
Good job.
I passed. Okay.
Good job. Good job. Okay. Anybody else wants to sing and try?
Oh, anybody want to try out the book?
Okay, April.
Come try, April.
Come, April.
Okay, great.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
No. I want to
Sally
see
wants
how
to do it
everybody.
too.
Okay. Okay, ready, go. Dagon an Dao Sheng De Yang Zai Pei Si Wei Dao En Yang Sun. Okay, now close the book. See how far you get. Well, Dao. No, Dao. Dao. Go. Dao. Da ganen.
Da ganen.
Yeah. That means gratitude.
Yes.
Greatest gratitude. Yes. Very good. Yes. I don't really.
The second one's hard.
All right, Dao Sheng. Very good. Okay. Yes. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Okay. Okay. Sally, do you want to try?
Sally, you want to try?
You're
okay. Sally's okay. She doesn't want to try.
Bettina.
Bettina's raising her hand.
Bettina, do you want to sing for us?
No, that's fine. That's fine. Bettina, you want to chant? Okay, great.
Perfect.
Yay!
Okay, so good job, everybody. Yes. Okay, so why we're doing this is because fundamentally, Heart Center is a loving community that values everyone sharing their challenges and their gifts with total freedom and total authenticity, right? My job is not for you to put me on the pedestal, be like, yeah, Winnie, you're pretty and you're educated and you're abundant and you have a lot of light. That is not the point of Heart Center. The point of Heart Center is heal one, heal all. Every bit of my breakthrough is your breakthrough. And every bit of your breakthrough is my breakthrough too. So it's like every week of light that I gain, if you tune in, you get more light. And every bit of light that you gain, and when you come to this weekly meeting, you share with us what you learned this week, then I gain your light also. right? So this is where the math gets really good. In the old days, we have to learn from mistakes. We have to learn when I bump my knee, I fall down, owie. But what if instead of learning by falling, is we just get blessed by listening to the growth and the journey and the transformation of everyone? That is why I really encourage everyone to come on camera. Yes, to put on what we call, we like suit jackets, we like looking good, we like putting on makeup, jewelry. We want to be in excellence for each other, because, my dad always teach something, which is when you look good, people increase their trust in you because spending that time to take care of your hair, to take care of your eyebrows, take care of your teeth, take care of your heart, take care of your brain, take care of your bank account, take care of your car, take care of your house. Because how you take care of yourself, to take care of them. So at this time, if the team can bring on the law of Shen Qi Jing, please. So this is the time to talk about law of Shen Qi Jing when it comes to abundance, right? If abundance was easy, everybody says, money come to me, money come to me, I am money, money is me. If that was true, then everybody who chanted I am money, money is me should have lots of zeros in the bank account, right? So why is it that two people chant I am abundant, but fundamentally their bank account is different? So Master Sha explains this with the law of Shen Qi Jing. So Shen is made up of soul, heart, and mind. Am I blocking the slide? Should I come out? Would it help if I come out? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I will be talking over here so you can see. So Shen is made up of soul, heart, and mind. Qi, energy, Jing, matter, right? So in Master Sha teaching, soul is the boss. So soul is the information that is stored in a database, as Jay says, in the Akashic records. This is like an Excel spreadsheet. It keeps track of all the good things and all the bad things, all the ones and zeros, right? So that is why being kind to others is the core principle, because when you are kind to others, the universe is kind to you. So basically, every kind thought, every kind speech, every kind action. So there are two ways to ask someone to do something. There is the kind way, and then there is the not kind way of asking someone to do something. So therefore, being as kind as possible in every time we open the mouth, and in fact, every thought, is really important to attracting abundance. So soul leads heart, heart leads mind, mind leads energy, and energy goes down to the body. And look, there's an arrow from the body back to the soul. Why? Because Master Sha teach that data is the report card, right? So exactly what kind of opportunities that you are given is exactly what's happening. Now, we would like to bring up the Tao calligraphy light wall. And I'd like to invite Jay up here. And also Bettina. So the people who were able to sing the gratitude tonight, you are receiving a financial blessing from the 10 wall. So everybody, congrats records. It is coming into your database and it is clearing some of the zeros and turning them into one, right? So how many people know of a technology where they can open the Akashic records and clear some of the zeros and turn them into one? Do you know of any technology like that?
Your voice.
Oh, okay. Okay. So yes, that is because when I asked for a Dao Hands Dao Song blessing, I have received the authority, a transmission that Masha Shah downloaded this power so that when I sing, it has the effect of light entering. And whenever light entering, it will harmonize. And so it is true. But it is not because I chanted 8 hours a day and cultivated the ability to bless others. It's because out of Master Shah's generosity that he offered these permanent downloads that I'm able to bless others. Okay, so everybody, especially Bettina and Jay, so close your eyes. The 10 dot wall is open. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna inhale and I'm gonna count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're gonna visualize golden light coming into your lower dantian. Again, it's 1.5 twin below the belly button, 2.5 twin inside from the skin. Okay, and then exhale, we're gonna visualize dark gray smoke leaving. So just visualize, all the struggle, hard work, not getting recognized, not getting noticed, any things going nowhere. Or some people, they're good at starting projects, but they're not good at completing the project. Or they have everything done, they've written all the documents, but somehow it's just they couldn't collect the money. Okay, so let's work on visualizing why I do all the work, but the money is not coming in. Okay, so visualize the challenges in collection leaving the lower abdomen. Okay, so when we exhale, we're going to chant 10 Da, which means all the 10 greatest attributes. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, chant 10 Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, chant 10 Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, chant 10 Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, chant 10 Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, chant 10 I want you to visualize that life is not about negotiating. It's about your ego getting out of the way so that all the abundance is just non-stop coming to you. It's not because something you did right. It's not because you asked the right questions. It's not because of your strategy. It's because you have what God wants you to have. There is an inheritance that is infinite, that has your name on it. And you access it not because you asked the right question, but because your gratitude and your kindness and your service is high. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, chant. Tanda. So visualize every ounce of stress leaving your body. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, chant. Tanda. Feel how easy it is. Feel it how easy it is when you put in no effort and money just comes to you. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, chant. Tanda. Really dialing in on the kindness. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, chant. Tanda. Really dialed into the gratitude with every thought. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, chant. Tanda. And now a moment of silence, integrating all the kindness, all the gratitude. All of you have hearts of service already. It's about increasing the kindness. The kindness to yourself. How. Thank you. Love you. Gongsun. Okay, Jay, tell us about what you experienced, what you saw.
So it's really interesting. This one was not as visual, but it does, like, it brings in light with the breathing, brings in a lot of light. But I started to experience, as we went on in the practice, I started to experience this overwhelming gratitude, and also kind of a tender, I felt like I was getting younger with every breath, like I was getting brighter. And I also had this revelation. Today I was reading about masculine and feminine. And, of course, I know we each have both in us. And I would have traditionally told you that I had a pretty strong inner feminine, and, that I needed to bone up the masculine side. But the more times you said the word care, the more I realized that there's something very harsh in my masculinity and something lacking in my femininity that makes I can be kind. I can be kind to other people very easily, but the voice in my head isn't very kind. The one that tells me, do this, do that. How am I doing? Can be unkind. So I had this minor revelation during the practice, but I also feel I kept yawning and releasing, and I feel lighter and younger. I don't know. Feel good.
Okay, thank you. Bettina, do you want to share something?
Surprise today. A really big surprise. Okay. And I have challenges. Yes, I have challenges I have to work through. And that was a blessing as I will take care of that, what I could receive today from your beautiful gathering. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Bettina.
Bettina.
Okay, so we have about 5 minutes. If anybody have any thoughts they want to share, you know, Chloe, if you do you have Jay, you want to share?
Well, I just want to say one thing. When we are in the field, I don't know if this is self-evident to everyone, so I'm just going to explain it briefly. When we're in the field, it has the effect of magnifying the power of whatever we do. So, and this episode is about gratitude and magnifying our abundance through gratitude. So I would strongly encourage anyone who wants to magnify their abundance through expressing their gratitude.
Oh yeah, that's a
to
good
come
idea.
on and do that.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead, Chloe.
Here you go.
Oh yeah.
Oops, Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to Heart Center Connection tonight. Truly, truly grateful to have this community. So the Tenda practice, the Tenda light while breathing practice tonight really felt like refreshing. I noticed how many worries that I had of things in the future happening. Like, oh, this might happen, and so I have to prepare with XYZ thing, and you know, like all the chatter. But with every exhale, I felt myself releasing and allowing myself to feel like I don't need myself. I don't need to worry because as I believe in my kindness to others and the gratitude that I express, naturally this is what is reflected back to me. And even though there are people, for example, around the people that I care about who I feel may be potentially a cause of disharmony or, stress, that it's not something that I have to take care of, but I release that fear. And also this, like, there's so many things coming up in the future and I have to prepare for all of it, to switching to being grateful that I have so many things to look forward to, so many things that people want me to be a part of, that I get to be a part of, that I get to, people want my presence there. People want to get to know me, that I'm so grateful to make more time to meet new people because it's just so beautiful. Sometimes, when you have like friends that you've had for a long time, you kind of forget what it's like to start from ground zero. And I think that is so beautiful, being able to kind of see yourself, how you've grown and what you bring to a relationship, how that has changed. So I'm so grateful for this abundance that I experience in my life and that the abundance that I get to share with other people. I'm so, so grateful. So let's all you know, share our gifts and our challenges with total freedom and total authenticity, because that's what the Heart Center and Heart Center Connection is for. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. And we're looking forward to seeing you next time. But it's not done yet. We might have some announcements.
Yeah, of course. And of course, I want to give anybody the opportunity
Oh yes, to
share who wants to share. Does anybody else want to share before we close tonight? Yeah. Okay, great. So I just want to let everyone know that we do this practice, this style calligraphy light wall breathing practice 5 days a week, and we do it twice on Wednesdays. That's how much we believe in it here, and it really has made an enormous difference in my life, and I know it is making an enormous difference in the lives of the people around me, the people that I love very much. So I can't recommend it more strongly. 5 days a week. You can find it at breathing.heartcenter.la. And you can also join us every week here, 7 p.m., Heart Center Connection. That's heartcenter.la/connection. And then I'm really excited to announce that next month, July 9th, is the tentative date. We will be hosting Conscious Connections. So for those of you who have romantic struggles or who want some help finding love, and that includes self-love, come join us at Heart Center Connections on July 9th. I'll have more information about that in coming weeks. We really love to do this. Any other announcements anybody would like to make? There is a men's walk coming up on the 20th, and there's a community healing clinic that is sponsored by CTC and features Dr. Winnie Chan Wang. Isn't she amazing, everyone? I mean, yeah. Let's all express our gratitude to Winnie for being so amazing and becoming a doctor and uplifting all of our lives. And thank each and every one of you for all of the support that you give us, all the support that you've given her and me and this Heart Center venture. We're really excited about where it's going, and we look forward to joining you again next week. Till then, thank you all. Love you all. Good night. And good morning. April is posting the men's walk again on June 20th. This month will be at Millard Falls, and we may change the venue next month. Stay tuned for that. Thanks, everybody.